everybody, welcome to lesson 3 in the Relaxed Hair course. So in our last lesson we talked about healthy hair regimens and sort of what are the 3 main components of a healthy hair regimen. And this is all part of an online video course on healthy textures, specifically dedicated to healthy relaxed hair. As I mentioned in the last video, we have tons of courses on the site. Setting course, we have a naturally straight course, we have an air drying course, and they all revolve around sort of these weekly video lessons dedicated to one specific topic. So again, this is on the healthy relaxed hair. So today we're going to be talking about healthy hair techniques. So a technique is essentially, like a styling technique is essentially a way to style your hair from wet to dry. So that includes roller setting, that includes braid outs, that includes twist outs, anything where you're creating a style from wet to dry. So there are tons and tons and tons of healthy hair techniques. Underneath this video I did a compilation of all of the ones that I do. So you're going to see all the video tutorials all kind of in one place, just to help you, get a visual of not only what the end result looks like, but what's the process in doing the technique. Is it a long process? Is it a short process? So I wanted to put it all sort of in one place, one package, so that you can see. So in this video we're going to be talking about the main, my main recommendations, just to give you a little bit of a framework in choosing the right technique for you, because a lot of times we look at videos and say, oh, I just want my hair to look like that, and we try it and either it's really time intensive or it's very difficult for us to master, or we get distracted by every other YouTube video, and it just gets really frustrating and overwhelming. So that's why I wanted to do just sort of like an overall kind of mindset when it comes to approaching finding the right technique for you. The first one is that it's got to be something realistic. So if it takes you 4 hours to do a style, that's probably not going to be sustainable. If you're going to school, if you're working, if you're busy, if you have kids, I mean, you want to have something that you can pretty much put in your hair on a consistent basis, and it won't take you all afternoon, because again, that's not going to be really sustainable. So for me, my foundation technique is always going to be roller wrapping, because it takes me half an hour to put it in, an hour and a half under the dryer, and then I'm done for the week. And so that's been my foundation technique for 6 or 7 years now. So that's my biggest suggestion for people who are looking to achieve healthier hair at home, is to find a technique that you can do that's realistic with your schedule. The second thing is that you want to focus on something that minimizes heat, whether it minimizes direct heat in a sense that, it's not going to be constantly, you're not going to be constantly blow drying your hair, you're not going to be constantly flat ironing your hair. You want to have something that is, again, minimal heat. So that includes air drying styles, and that includes setting styles. Setting styles mean basically anything you put in your hair wet and you sit under a dryer. To me, that's my definition. So again, minimal heat, and in addition, minimal manipulation. So if it's going to be, some people say roller setting's a lot of manipulation. I don't think so, because I do it very carefully. But in other words, you don't want to be constantly pulling your hair out with this style. So just, those are 2 kind of subcomponents of just finding a style that is healthy for your hair. Again, minimizing heat and minimizing manipulation. And then the third recommendation is that you want to have something that has shown you results. So if you are air drying your hair and co-washing, but your hair is feeling dry, it's breaking, it's shedding, that probably isn't your foundation technique. You want to find something that leaves your hair feeling soft, it leaves it feeling moisturized and healthy. If it's a technique that makes you have to wash multiple times during the week and restyle and reset, again, that could leave your hair feeling a little bit dry. It could put a lot of stress on your temples. So, just because something is easy or something seems to make sense, or it's what everybody else is doing, really think about what are going to be the long-term effects of this style, because that's the whole point of this. It's to help you achieve healthier hair over time. So again, picking a style that will help you see progress, right? And so those are the main 3 takeaways that I think about when I came up with a foundation technique, which again is roller wrapping for me. So the main concept is, to try things and to try new things, but to, not get swept up in what you think you should be doing or what everybody else is doing, and really find something that works for your hair, because I'm only giving this as wisdom because I've done it all and I've gotten swept up and I've bought tons and tons of products, and my hair has thrived the most when I've done the least. Okay, so when I want to grow my hair long, which is where I'm at right now, I'm growing it long again since I cut it, I focus on roller wrapping my hair using one line of products, and that's it, and really just focusing on keeping it consistent with my regimen. So hopefully that was helpful. Again, check out healthytextures.com because we have a huge compilation of videos and techniques that you can, just go through, watch the videos, take a look and see what makes sense for you and what you think is going to be the right decision for your hair. And I hope this was helpful. Please leave any questions underneath the videos, comments, anything like that. And again, I'll try to incorporate them into the next video. Talk to you soon. Bye.